Hey everyone, this is Kristen with Living Able. Today we're going to start a series on shaving your legs. Now I know that we all have different levels of mobility, so I'm going to make this a series showing you several different ways that I shave my legs. So hopefully one of these, at least 3 different ways, I might have more, will be able to help you guys when you're going to shave. Now the first thing I want to say before we get into the actual demonstration is that before you shave, you want to ask your doctor if you can shave. I know that I had a friend of mine who is a partial amputee, and she was actually told by her doctor not to shave. So you definitely want to check on that before you go ahead and go buy everything to shave and waste your money. Now the second thing that I want to say is I do recommend that you use one where it flexes. So see this? That is all I have to really say about the type of razor that you would use. Other than that, it's really up to preference. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Alright, here I'm getting in the shower. And you'll see I'll get myself all the way in the shower. And then I'm going to turn on the faucet and wet my legs. Now, if I was actually showering in this video, I would probably just turn on the overhead faucet myself. But since I didn't want to get wet in this video, I'm just taking my hand and using it under the faucet to wet my leg. You could also use a washcloth. Alright, now I'm going to take soap or shaving cream, whatever you want to use, and put it on the lower part of my right leg. Soap does not irritate my skin, so it's okay for me to use it, but if you prefer, shaving cream, of course, go ahead and use that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start using the razor, but I want to point out to you guys that my right leg is propped up on the side of the tub. This not only helps me reach my leg, but it also kind of helps me with my balance as well. And now as you can see, I'm just taking the razor and just going on my leg pretty slow. Now I'm familiar with this razor, so I don't have to go super slow. So if you see me start to go fast, that's why. You would want to go slow at first when you're starting until you get to know your razor and how it bends when you're going over your leg, and so you don't cut yourself. Right, so I've been using the razor a little while and it's got a lot of hair on it, so I'm going to rinse it off under the faucet. You definitely want to make sure that you don't have a lot of hair on it a lot, because you're going to have to press down harder, which would make you cut yourself a lot easier. So keep your razor as clean as possible. Alright, so I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to put it on the back of this mirror, which I'm going to put on the side of my tub in order for me to see underneath my leg, like on the back of my thigh. So that is what I'm doing with that mirror. I'm looking down into the mirror, like you can see here, and putting on the soap and then using the razor. Obviously, I'm speeding up the video here, so I'm going slow for real, but that's what's going on. Alright, so when you get to your knees, you want to go slower than you would on the rest of your leg, because it's not flat and you can really take out a chunk of skin if you're not careful. So I am going slower on my knee than I was on the rest of my leg. I have a couple of different scars on my leg that you may or may not see, and a couple of those are from using the non-bendable razors. when I was first starting to learn how to shave my legs and having to take off skin. Alright, so I'm moving into my inner thigh on the right leg. I am looking down in the mirror that's still on the side of the tub to see the underneath portion of the inner thigh. It's hard to see that on the video, but I am doing that. I'm also holding my bathing suit so I can see what I'm doing as well. Alright, just feeling my leg to see if I can feel any hair that maybe I couldn't see. Moving into the lower inner thigh with the soap. Then we'll go with the razor. Also looking into the mirror where I cannot see. Alright, to do the left leg, I move myself inside the tub entirely. I make sure that my right leg is rinsed off of the soap. Then I put my leg back up on the side of the tub because I'm actually going to cross my legs so I can get to the left leg, as you'll see. Putting the soap on as my legs are crossed, and then just using my razor just like I was on the other leg, but just with my legs crossed on this side. Now I do the under part of my leg a little bit different than I do the right side of the leg, so be sure to stay with us. Alright, so with the right leg, I put the mirror down on the side of the tub, but with my left leg here, I'm actually holding it with one hand so I can see underneath, and then using my razor with the other. You could tape it to the inside of the shower also, so just keep that in mind, but I guess I'm a pro at this, so I just am able to hold the mirror with one hand and use the razor with the other. Alright, and we're almost done. We're on the top part of our left leg, and we're just gonna do it like normal. And use your mirror to see on the inner part of your thighs if you have a hard time seeing over your boobs like I do. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a great day.